Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming at you with a story time, and this one's a different one because it's not even that like scandalous or anything. So before I get into the story, I just want to say make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed the story, and leave some comments down below. What is your most embarrassing moment? Okay. So today I'm telling you guys my most embarrassing moment, and honestly, like, I had a conversation with my friend the other day about like our most embarrassing moments, and I had none. Like, this was like maybe 3 weeks ago. I had none because I couldn't think of any because I don't know. I don't have little moments, but I've never had like that moment. So this happened to me like 3 days ago, and I'm so embarrassed. I don't even know if it was 3 days ago, maybe like 4 or 5 days. I don't know. Anyways, that's irrelevant. It happened to me like 5 days ago, and as soon as it all like went down, I was just kind of like, okay, so that's the moment. Okay, so I'm just gonna get right into the story. All right. And don't come out with hate down below saying like, oh, it's not even that bad, blah blah blah, people have had worse. I understand, but I haven't had worse, and this was pretty fucking bad. Okay, so try and put yourself in my shoes. Okay, so before I start, okay, I'm just gonna say I have really bad social anxiety and I'm really awkward, so it makes it like that much more worse, like 10 times worse. But yeah, okay, let me just tell you the story. In class, and like picture like a university classroom with like maybe like 40 students or something, 40 to 50, and I come in late, okay, not too late but late, so everyone's already in session. You know when you walk in, like everyone's staring at you because like you open the door and they're all like, oh, who's at the door, like who the fuck could it be? I don't know, maybe another student. So I walk in, I sit down, whatever, and I am exhausted. Like, when I say exhausted, I mean like so fucking tired. I think I had like 2 hours of sleep that night because I was tossing and turning all night. So I had no sleep. I fell asleep on the go bus on my way to school, like over and over again. You know, like those crackhead looking people that are falling asleep on buses and they're like this? Yeah, that was me. That was me on the bus. So I was already so tired, I couldn't keep my eyes open. I'm in class, my eyes are literally like falling, like they feel like 10-pound weights on my face. Like I could not keep my eyelids open, like they were just falling. So I just like, I couldn't help it. Because when my eyes were open, they would start crisscrossing back and forth, like over and over again. I couldn't see. I was like I was so tired, guys. So okay, now picture the university seats. If you're in university, you know what they look like. If you're not, I'll put a picture right here. So these seats have, as you can see, a little desk at the side. So how it works is like the desk is flat here, and like if you want to get the desk out of your way, let's say you don't need to take notes, you don't need to write on a laptop, you can take the desk and you can flip it over to the side so it's like out of your way and you have free space. Okay, so that desk was open. It was me here, an empty chair, and a girl over there sitting in a desk. Okay, so she had her backpack on the chair in the middle one because like no one was using it, no one was sitting there. So she had her backpack on it, and then I was sitting in the next one. So I put my iced chai tea latte on the actual desk part, and she put her like full, like large tea on the thing, okay? So I'm chilling, I'm sitting there, and I'm like falling asleep like this, like the same way I was on the bus, like looking like a crackhead. And so I decided to just kind of like lean my arm on the desk and just like, you know, just chill and just like listen to the teacher. No, that's not what happened. I fell asleep. So I'm in and out of sleep, in and out, looking like a meth head, and I fall asleep. So I fall asleep and I wake up and I'm like, oh my god, I get like so embarrassed because like I don't know, like am I breathing really heavily, like is it obvious that I'm sleeping? It's disrespectful. So I'm already like a little bit embarrassed because I can't stay awake, and I keep doing that thing and people are looking at me. I'm leaning on this thing on the next table, and all of a sudden, I guess I literally fell asleep, so my arm kind of became like a dead weight. It goes down into the desk, and then the desk thing flips up, and the freaking tea goes flying, and my iced chai tea latte goes flying, and there's ice inside the iced chai tea latte, so all you hear is like all over the floor, scattered ice all over the floor. The desk is flipping, so it's making this loud ass noise. Cups are banging, you know what I mean? Like, it was so loud. Picture a dead, silent classroom, a girl in the freaking second row falling asleep like a meth head, and all of a sudden you hear just a bang of noise and ice clattering and all this bullshit. So everyone turns and like, teacher like stops mid-sentence because like obviously like she's scared, and I'm here, I just woke up, I don't know what the fuck is going on. So I'm like falling asleep, I guess, and I wake up and like, what the fuck was that? Like I had no idea what the noise was, so I wake up to the noise because it's so loud, and I realize like, oh my god. So then I sit there and I'm just like, what do I do? So I look at the girl and I'm like, I'm so sorry. it's like her full ass tea like just flew. So I like go and I kind of like go down on the floor, you know, lean over, grab the tea because I have super long arms, and I'm just like, here you go. It was like soaked. I'm like, thank God she was nice. Canadians are so nice. So then there's a giant puddle on the floor. Like when I say giant, I mean like giant, like to the point where everyone down my row is bringing their feet in and moving their backpacks because like it's traveling all the way down the freaking classroom. So everyone's taking their backpacks and putting them on the chairs next to them, putting them behind their desks because they don't want the stupid iced chai tea fucking latte to get all over their stuff. So I'm sitting there like, okay, what do I do? So I'm like, I gotta think. So I'm looking at the mess. I'm like, okay, I take my backpack and I push it underneath my chair and I just look at the mess. I'm like, oh my God. Everyone was looking at me. Teacher, stop talking. It's dead silent. There's shit all over the floor. Ice all over the floor. I didn't know what to do. And I'm looking, the room is dead silent. Everyone's staring at me. What do I do? I walked out of the fucking room. I got up and I walked out of the room. So I closed the door and I'm outside the classroom and I'm just like, why did I just walk out of the room? Like, I did not think, everyone was staring at me. I don't know what I was supposed to do. Like, was I supposed to sit there and just like keep like, you know, go ahead teacher, keep talking. Like that never happened. So I walked out and I just like, I stood outside. I'm like, oh my God, why did I just walk out? I just stand outside and I pace back and forth. I'm like, fuck, that was so embarrassing. And I'm texting my sister and I didn't know what to do. So I just go to the bathroom and I get their stupid 1-ply toilet paper. 1 fucking ply. How cheap is my school? I get the 1-ply toilet paper. I roll it up in my hand and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna clean it. I'm just gonna clean the mess. So I come back in the room. All of a sudden, this stupid tea is like all the way across the room, like literally like 7 chairs down, 7 fucking chairs down. That's how far it spread. There was so much, and the ice is scattered, and it's just a mess. And it's already back to my backpack. Now my backpack's soaked, my pencil case is soaked, everything in there. My notebook is fucking ruined. So I get to my seat and I walk, you know, just like around the coffee, tiptoeing, and my stupid ass is getting to my chair. I fucking slip. I slip on stupid tea. So I'm getting to my chair and I'm walking to right here and I just kind of like put my hair behind my ear and I sit down and I'm just like, okay, you know, just casual Sean. And I just look at the mess. I'm like, okay, if I clean it now, like, I'm gonna be like, there's rows, like there's people all down here, because like I said, it went 7 chairs down, people all down here, and then there's a row in front of them. I have to be crawling on the floor and all their feet are stretched out, like, or tucked in behind the mess, right? So like I can't really do anything because like I can't, like, that's so distracting. First of all, like, how distracting is that? Some girl like on her hands and knees like cleaning up this thing with 1-ply toilet paper in the middle of a freaking lecture. So I'm just sitting there like looking at the freaking tea traveling down to the end of the classroom, and I'm just like, okay, well, what am I supposed to do? So I just watched it travel, and I just let it travel, and I just didn't know what to do. So I waited until we were on break, and we finally get on break, and it was maybe 10-15 minutes, so I had to make like 10 trips to the bathroom to keep getting more and more toilet paper. Why I didn't bring the whole roll is beyond me. I didn't even think of doing that. I just kept making trips, and we didn't even have a garbage in the classroom. I literally had to clean up this mess, and like I had soggy toilet paper dripping, and I just had to keep going in and out of the room with soggy toilet paper dripping like this, and like just making a mess on the floor, and it's just fuck. I drew so much attention to myself because I was literally like back and forth. By the time break's over, I'm not even done cleaning yet, and I'm just like looking at the girl, and I apologized again. She's like, it's okay, and it was just really embarrassing. It was really, really embarrassing. I think the worst part of it all is that I'm so shy and I'm so like awkward that it made it like that much worse, you know? Like it just, if I was outgoing, I'd just laugh it off like, oops, my bad, like make some little funny joke in class. But because I'm not like that, I just literally said nothing and I just bolted out of that fucking room. I don't know why. So that was my most embarrassing moment. Like, and on top of that, it's like I was already that girl who was falling asleep over and over again. Like, I haven't gone back to that class since because it was last week, so I have it again tomorrow and I'm just not looking forward to it. Like, the floor was so sticky after, it was disgusting. So that concludes my story of my most embarrassing moment ever. I know it's not that bad in comparison to others, but honestly, you had to freaking live it to understand like how bad it was. Yeah, I'd rather not tell the story again because like I cringe every time I relive it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. I will be posting more story times. I'm going to be posting a lot of interesting story times, a lot more scandalous than this one. I think you guys will enjoy those. So yeah, let me know your most embarrassing moment down below and tell me your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay cute. Bye guys!
LA, NC, NY.